Friends of Jesus Christ, we are back from the issues of Hagiya Sophia, which brought enormous pain into our heart. You might have observed on 24th during the prayer, the Grand Mufti, the Grand Priest, the Chief Priest of Turkey, coming in front with an Ottoman sword. What's the meaning of that? It silently says that we are on our way to conquer many more churches. Is that true? I think it's true. They are stepping towards another famous cathedral in the Spanish province of Andalusia. The cathedral's name is Cordoba. The history that they are tracing is that in the 8th century it was a mosque. Yes, it was a mosque, of course. I agree with that. And in the 13th century, the Christians conquered their place and converted this mosque into a cathedral. Is that true? To some extent, of course, it was true. But they are burying the history before the 8th century. What happened till the 8th century? In fact, it was a cathedral. During the Muslim invasion, it was conquered and destroyed a big cathedral which was there and put up a mosque instead. In the 13th century, the then Christian rulers regained their religious place. I don't find anything wrong in that. Even Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, is not finding any fault in that. I'm just going to read out the understanding of great Prophet Muhammad about Christians and the prestiges and privileges that is granted to Christians, especially to the monks at Mount Sinai. It's in an admonition. He speaks the following. I shall read it out for you. In 628 CE, Prophet Muhammad granted a charter of privileges to all the Christians. An authentic copy of this document is with the monks of Saint Catherine Monastery at Mount Sinai. It consisted of several clauses covering all the aspects of human rights, including such topics as the protection of Christians, freedom of worship and of movement, freedom to appoint their own judges and to own and to maintain their property, exception from military services, and the right to protection in war. It is the reason why some of the Muslim high authorities in Egypt is opposing Turkey's recent decision of transforming Hagiya Sophia Cathedral back into a mosque simply because you cannot convert a Christian church into a mosque according to the understanding of Prophet Muhammad. Now again, he continues, the Ashid name of Prophet Muhammad, meaning peace upon him. This is a message from Muhammad Ibn Abdullah as a covenant to those who adopt Christianity. Near and far, we are with them. Verily, I, the servant, the helpers, and my followers defend them, because Christians are my brothers and sisters and my citizens. And by Allah, I hold out against anything that displeases them. No compulsion is to be on them. Neither are their judges to be removed from their jobs, nor their monks from their monasteries. No one is to destroy a house of their religion, to damage it, or to carry anything from it to the Muslim worshipping places or houses. Should anyone take any of these, he would spoil God's covenant and disobey his prophet. Verily, they are my allies and have my secure charter against all that they hate. No one is to force them to travel or to oblige them to fight in war. The Muslims are to fight for them. If a female Christian is married to a Muslim, it's not to take place without her approval. She is not to be prevented from visiting her churches and her worshipping places. Their churches are to be respected. They are neither to be prevented from repairing them, nor the sacredness of their covenants. No one of the nations, that is Muslim nations, is to disobey the covenant till the last day, that is at the end of the world. It's written by Prophet Muhammad. And now we can understand what all are the things happening in Turkey and what's going to happen elsewhere in the world is typically coming from the political leaders of the Muslim nations. It's of their whims and fantasies. It has nothing to do with the Quran. It has nothing to do with the right teachings of Prophet Muhammad.